Hello everyone, I'm Master Mark and it's my pleasure to welcome you back to Rimworld. Now, I was thinking about Rimworld. I streamed it a little bit earlier this last week, and I felt like I wanted to do another Let's Play on it. However, I didn't want to do something normal, so I figured, hey, you know, it'd be a really cool challenge to try and make like a sort of... What am I trying to say here? Excuse me, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. I've never messed with this ad stuff, but what we're going to do is we're going to play as a nomadic tribe. We're going to play as a tribe, and what we're going to do is we're going to travel around and try to do stuff. That being said, I will give myself some slight handicaps. We're going to get rid of... We're gonna get rid of food and starvation in that. We're gonna give ourselves a bit more silver and a bit more pemmican. Excuse me, I'm just trying to, I'm not very good at using UI. And our animal is going to be a dromedary. We're going to start with 3 dromedaries. They're camels. Why is this? Because dromedaries are only one of the 2 animals in the game that are allowed to carry weight. So here's the deal. We're going to be playing as this tribe, and our whole thing is to try and find a new home. Our tribe was destroyed by the Great Blood Machine sent by the gods. 5 of us managed to escape. Now it's time to find. Oops, typed it in the wrong place. It's time to find a new home. I gotta remember to type in time here. Excuse me, this is just a little nitpicking, but you know how I am. Alright. So, I think we're ready to start now. Now let's generate the world. Difficulty, you know what? I'm somewhat decent at this. We're gonna play rough, permadeath mode on, and yeah, I think we're ready to start now. Let's generate our world. Winnie? No. Win. That's the world I want. Okay, now let's generate. Let's see what kind of world we get here. Because as you guys probably know by this point, we can now move on the overworld. And here we are. This is the world here we've worked with. Not quite... You know what? I have something else in mind. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back and we're going to get another one. Because I have a specific kind of place I want to start off in mind. You know, some place that's really hard to survive that we can't really survive, so we have to move, you know? And we can't cross the water. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on generating here until I can show you what I mean. Maybe we should decrease the amount of water on the world. What I'm trying to say here is that I want to start here on an ice sheet and slowly migrate southward near the equator. But we can't do this because we can't cross these oceans. That's just something we can't do. So what I'm trying to do here is get a seed. You know what? We're just going to turn down the rainfall. Less rainfall. Slightly less rainfall. And let's generate this world. I'm just going to cut a lot of this out. Okay. Here's something a little more like it. We are going to start out here on the ice sheet. We're going to start out a little place like here on the ice sheet. Now, our goal in this thing is, as a nomadic tribe, to go and start off here and maybe travel somewhere more livable. Somewhere like maybe, I don't know, down here. Or you know what? Maybe actually like down here. Down here where it's a growing period all year round. 30 days of growing period, at least. You know what? Actually, we're going to go all the way, like, down here. Down here, where they have 50 days of growing period. Here is our current goal of where we want to go. Maybe if there's an in-game, something like that. But for now, this looks like a great spot where I'd want to migrate. But, considering our whole thing is that we're a nomadic tribe and a pretty hard place to live, we're going to start right here on the ice sheet. There's tons of ice around, which can be kilometers thick, no soil, no plants. The only animals are migrating to anywhere else or badly lost. Snow slows down travel, but there are ice sheets that provide smooth walking. We're going to start here, and we're just going to work on moving south. So let's start off here. Who are you? You're good with animals. You're slothful. That's not going to fly. Abrasive teetotaler, incapable of none. Decent growing. Decent fighting. And decent art. You know what? We're going to keep you. Shaman. 55. Night owl. Nudist. Hard worker. And you have great medicine. Okay, bud, you're along. Camino. Bandchild. Gatherer. Good growing. Decent mining. And is Lagua's. Trebo Lagua's is her dad. Okay. Those are some pretty good relations among our people. We'll keep her. She's not great, but she's young. And she has some passion. Val. Chief. Incapable of firefighting, cleaning, hauling, plant work. Psychopath, pyromaniac, too smart. That's too dangerous. I'm gonna re-roll here. Sam Sniper, 41. Great shooting. And pretty good animals. Good decent cooking, intellectual, jogger, teetotaler. That's pretty great. I'm bringing her along. And who is this? Male member of the tribe, age 55, backhood, tribe child, digger. He's a masochist, he's abrasive, and he's a prostophile. But he has great mining. You know what? If we're ever stopped somewhere, it'd be great to have a miner along. So yeah, we've got our 5 people. Roughly half. You know what? 2 of the 3 are female. The rest are male. All in all, I think this is a pretty good group. Now let's go ahead and spawn in. Generating the map. The gods were angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village. I've said that before. Okay. Here we are. Now let's go ahead and distribute the weapons. Bear. You have pretty good... Let's see. Who has the highest melee? Has the highest shooting? Who here was our great marksman? That was Sam here, who is the brush sniper. I'm going to give you the bow. Looks like we have 2 bows. And there's Lagua, who has 6, 5, 0, 2. Okay, Lagua, you get the other bow. Who here has the best melee? Who here has the best melee? Bear, your melee is pretty decent. You get the knife. Our shaman won't fight, so why bother giving it to him? And Camino has no weapon, so I'm going to give her the spear, because why not? Okay. That means that everyone who can fight has a weapon, right? Yep. Okay. So here's the deal. This place sucks. Nobody can really live here. Actually, Pila, I'm going to give, Lagua, how is your, male shooting? Decent? You know what? I'm going to give you the Pila, but we're going to bring that knife along. So here's the deal. You see this ice sheet? It's really bad. Nothing can grow here. Nothing can live here. In fact, there's a wolf down here. Okay, nothing is here. We cannot live here as tribals. We don't have electricity. In fact, we barely have any research. We know about passive coolers and pemmican. We can make fires and all that, but that ain't really working. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a quick stockpile, so that way all of these items are considered part of a stockpile. We're going to gather up everything we have, And we're just gonna run away. And when I say run away, I mean we're gonna try our best to travel as far as we can with our current resources. So we're gonna form a caravan. We're gonna bring all the animals, all the camels, and all of our people, and whatever items we can carry, and we're gonna work on getting the heck out of here. Now, right now, south of us, there isn't much better. We only have 2 days worth of food. You know what? That's fine. We can go down to these guys, and maybe they'll have something decent. How fast is it to travel through here? 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours. Yeah, I think we'll follow this road through the tundra, talk to these guys, maybe trade a bit, and then set up a place for the night over here on this road as we continue south. Okay, everybody, form up that caravan. We gotta get out of here. They're just loading all of the stuff onto the backs of the camels, which is perfectly fine. And we're just gonna try our best to get moving. Because the longer we stay here, the more we risk like hypothermia and stuff. Because it's 1 degree Celsius in the middle of August. That is not going to work for us. Okay, looks like the caravan's just about formed. We're gonna delete the stockpile. And alright, looks like our people are moving. That's great. Okay. And they're outside. Now guys, I'm gonna have you go ahead and visit this village here. Yeah, you're gonna visit there, and we're gonna trade some supplies. Who are these guys? Dominion of Cairo. They are a tribe like us. So maybe we can buy something. We might need some warm clothes. That's definitely something we could need. We're gonna delete our own little village here after we find a new one to settle. Now we're gonna go ahead and let our people, they're just walking right now. We've got a couple days worth of food. They're gonna visit there and we are going to trade with them. Now, what do you guys have that we can trade? We have 2.7 days worth of food. And they will rot in like 180 days. We are totally fine on food for right now. Well, we don't have to worry about rotting anyways. But for right now, what do we want to buy here? What do they have that we want to buy? Do they have any parkas? They do, but they are incredibly expensive. They're like $3.90 each. Ugh. Tell you what, we can sell our wooden club, and that'll get us $6. That's not much, as you probably don't need me to tell you. What should we buy with that $6? What should we buy with all this food stuff? Food? Nah, I think we'll just sell it and keep going, because... Actually, let's grab a parka. You know what? Never mind. We can just find parkas around the way. We'll just sell that club, and we're just going to keep on moving. Now we have 2.7 days worth of food. We're going to go ahead and follow this road south. I think we're going to stop after about a day's travel to sort of get our bearings. But geez, it's ridiculously lucky we came on this road. And you know what? They're just going to sleep for the night. They stopped to sleep overnight, by the way. Did I mention that? Just takes a little while. Boy, oh boy. We're really lucky we found this dirt road here. This is going to speed up our travel times ridiculously. Man, if we get there too quickly and this gets done in like 4 episodes, I'll just have to invent a new challenge for us. Okay, we're gonna... Caravan meeting. Your caravan met with a caravan from Uis. They have 2 grenadiers, 5... Okay, there's like 10 people with them. Let's attack them. No. Let's see, what do you guys have to trade? You're willing to sell us a grizzly bear. Too bad I'm not buying. They have packaged survival meals. That's really good. Those will last for pretty much forever. They have some medicine. They have a thrumbo horn. But I don't think any of this is worth taking with us. I'm not sure. You know what? We'll buy a couple... You know what? We don't need the meals. We can scavenge. We are hardy hunter-gatherers. We're just gonna keep on going south. Let's see how long we can go in, like, a day. Because we have, like, a day's worth of food left. We have 2 days worth of food left. So we'll, like... Is that really a... Okay. I think we'll stop in the boreal forest, or maybe the tundra. 1.5 days worth of food. We'll stop wherever the caravan chooses to stop next to sleep, you know? We'll stop there, and we'll do our best to kind of scavenge whatever food we can get there. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and... You know what? We're gonna keep this cat. We're not gonna abandon this yet, because I'm not sure how the abandoning mechanic works. I think that we'll still be able to play as long as we... Okay. Here's where we stopped. So we're gonna go ahead and settle here. We can only have one base. Okay. We are now going to... We are going to abandon this base. And we're gonna settle here. And we're just gonna stay here for a couple nights while we gather food. Okay. What do we have to work with here? Any natural structures? There's one over here, but that looks pretty suspicious, and we're not really strong enough to deal with it. You know what? We have this all this wood. We might as well set up a base for ourselves here. Alright, everybody. We're going to go ahead and set up a small base right here. We're going to make it a 6 by... Okay, how big is this? This is 6 by 13. We'll make it 13 by 13. Actually, 13 by 10. That should be big enough. 10. And there we are. Okay. We're going to set up a stockpile on the other side of this road. There's the road we walked in on, by the way. We're just going to say, allow all here. And we're going to build a little wall right here and here so we can put a roof over it. So that way nothing gets damaged. That's what we're going to do. And it's cold enough out here to where we shouldn't have to worry too much about anything like rotting. Because the pemmican doesn't rot. Like, very slowly rots, but other than that we should be fine. We'll put a door in here, and here will be our temporary base. We'll also put a dumping stockpile just to move the stones out. The few stones that are in the way. Alright, let's go. But first, let's do priorities. Who is our best constructor here? You know what, we're going to put everyone on construction right now. Actually, except for these two. These two there are totally garbage. Those guys, don't worry about it. We're going to put our decent constructors there. And other than that, I think we're just going to go ahead and say patient and firefighting. That's always a 1. That is always very important. As well as bed rest. We don't have anything to flick on, so we don't need to worry about flicking. Warden, we'll let him work as the warden since he's... We'll let that warden be a thing since he's so good at social, but really we don't have any prisoners and I don't think we'll get any. Put handling as a 1. This guy's a really good cook, so we'll have that on 2. He's also... Sam. Yeah, you're our best hunter, so we'll have that on 2. Actually, I'll put that on 1. You're our number 1 hard hunter. And don't worry about hauling or cleaning. Now, let's look at our other people. Legua, the digger. Digger. Make sure that's not isolated. Excuse me. We're going to have you on hauling, just to move all of our stuff where it needs to go. Camino! I don't know what to do with you yet. We'll figure something out. I don't know. You're kind of garbage, to be real here. You know what, I'm going to put you on plant cutting and growing. You two keep Mr. Bear here. Can have you on that as well. Actually, Bear, I'll have you on, cooking. No. Legua, you're on cooking. You are on cooking and construction. And alright, that looks good. Now, let's go ahead and have our people put together our new home. Or just sleep on the ground. Guys, we're not savages here, please. Okay, who's our constructors? We'll let them sleep for a little while, but right now let's just get some people working on the wall. Our good old wall house. Now you go working there. There aren't any trees here, but you know what? We should be able to just stay here for a couple of nights and not worry too much about it. We are spending, these are 5 a pop. We're spending like just a couple hundred on wood. We shouldn't worry too much about it. We'll be fine. We have a door set up. Okay, I guess you guys are just going to sleep outside for the night. Now we're going to have to stay here and like hunter-gather it out for a couple days. Because we don't have the food to make it much longer without just like going out and harvesting plants. Let's work on that. Let's harvest some berries while we're here. Shelter came first, I guess. There's some firm soil here, but I don't want to stay here too long. That's not our deal. I'm just gonna harvest whatever berries and stuff we have. Because it looks like there's actually some heal root growing here. That's real good. We can take that and we can get some herbal medicine out of that. That's real good. Let's try and grab all that we can. That's real good. I'm really glad we have that. Okay, and we're just gonna have them. We are extremely lucky when it comes to berries. There are tons of them here. This is a miracle. Maybe living. You know what? This is a boreal forest. It would have been hard on the tundra, but here in the boreal forest, it ain't so bad as long as we like stay out of the way. As long as we don't stay here for winter. As long as we can move south pretty quick, it'll be fine. I think this is I am having an easier time than I expected. Okay. Our people are apparently going on walks and dealing with joy right now. Is anyone idle? No. No one is technically idle. They're just going through their joy and all that. You know what? That's not allowed. You guys gotta work on construction. Please, get this structure up so that way we're not out and about on our own. Who's our good constructor here? Sam is. Sam, please come down here and work on construction. I believe we also... Gosh dang it. Now's not the time. You know what? Just go ahead. Just go ahead and just lie down instead of working. That's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. Hey, at least some of these guys are getting stuff done. At least some of them are. Looks like Sam's going about and hunting down that goat I mentioned. While we're here, we're also going to set up a... We're gonna set up like a kitchen structure. We're gonna put it's gonna be by the door. We're gonna set up like a butcher's table. The butcher table is gonna be wooden, and it's gonna be out here. And then we're gonna have a fueled stove inside to make food. We don't have any metal though, and that's the problem. So we're gonna have to go and send out our miner. You're gonna go ahead and mine that metal over there so we can make a stove. Who's our digger? It's Lagua. We're gonna... Okay, Lagua, you are off construction. We're gonna put construction as a 4 for all of you guys, I guess. But, actually, and I'm gonna put hauling as a 2 for you. Now, please go over there and, like, dig at the steel so that way we can get some and make this stove. Because this, we got 2 days until the RAM... before the RAM goes bad. And it looks like we're just about out of pemmican. Just about out of it. So we're gonna have to get to work on making more food. We're gonna put butcher creature and they're gonna do it forever. That way we can have a steady supply of food. It's fairly warm inside of our little hut. But that's because it's the middle of the year, I guess. We are in surprisingly temperate conditions. And apparently I forgot to assign these guys to hauling. Hauling on 4. Apparently the shaman can't haul. But I can put you on... Can I put you on growing? I think that'll count as like... I think that'll count as like harvesting berries and all that. But you can't haul apparently. Where's plant cut? There it is. I have you on that, don't I? I guess I should have people... I guess I should go and have him harvest some plants or something like that. But I think we've harvested most of it out here. We are doing surprisingly well. Tell you what, I think that I think that this game has given me odd bit of luck in that the, what's it called? What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, in that there was a road so close to our bait, to where we started. There was a road so close that it meant that we didn't really have to worry about food production and that, about being in the ice sheet for too long. You know what, maybe this is too easy of a start and I should start over. You know what, maybe, you know what, no. I'm gonna count my blessings here. I'm gonna count my blessings. You think I'm gonna stop playing just because I got lucky for once in this game? No. You've seen my other games. I don't get luck too often. Mostly this game just kind of dunks on me, I suppose. I didn't want to use any inappropriate terminology, so I guess I'll use that. Who's our best constructor here? 2 out of 20. 4 out of 20. Sam, you're gonna work on the stove, right? Cool. What? Somebody's trying to call me, but I'm busy right now. Alright. Let's keep working. We're setting up the stove, and with the stove, we're going to do some cooking. We're going to make simple meals. We're going to do until we have 20, and then we're going to make pemmican. We're going to cook up pretty much all the food we can make here. Well, all the food we can. I don't want to stay here for more than, like, I'll say 4 days. Let's get down some trees while we're here. Where are some trees to chop down? Doesn't look like there's any. We're in the boreal forest yet. Okay, there's a couple. We'll chop those down. Chop those down. Chop those down. We're going to chop these down over here. And we're going to take them with us on our walk. We're also going to say and hunt one of these elk. We're going to hunt that elk there, hunt that rat, hunt that rat. Boy, we have found a land of plenty. This is looking really good for us. They're going to go ahead and hunt that. And there's grass for the camels to eat. And we've got our stove going. Who's on cooking? Apparently, Sam and Lagua are. We'll have Lagua mine out the rest of this here so that way we can take it on the road with us. And maybe we should set up you know what, it's warm enough to where we don't need a fire inside. I'll say that. It's pretty warm in here. Nice and warm. Alright, our visitors are leaving. That's fine. Alright, everybody, get up and get to work. Lagua thinks we should give our faction a name. What should it be called? I should name it... What should we name a nomadic faction? We will call ourselves the Sun Seekers. We will call ourselves the Sun Seekers. Because our whole thing is that we started off in the polar ice cap, and then we came down here. And that's all the deal. I think the Sun Seekers is an appropriate name, because there's no sun up there, except for half the year where there's always sun. Because of the way the Earth tilts and all that, you know? Is that how it works? I have no idea. Either way, we're naming it the Sun Seekers. And also, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thanks for watching, everyone. We came on a rare stroke of luck in that we were just spawned in on a dirt road. Just spawned in on a road. You know what? I'm changing the challenge. This is too easy. I say we go all the way over here. Let's look at this terrain. I want to go somewhere over here. Maybe this river valley. 50 days. 50 days. Year round. I want to go like here, where it's year-round growing period. Boy, oh boy. Now that is a long walk. Oh, I'm looking forward to this place. This'll be fun. Yeah, that road may help us down here, but when we get over there, it's gonna be a long walk. But yeah, Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, feel free to like it. If you want to see more content, feel free to subscribe. If you want to comment on anything that happens, go ahead and do it in the comments. I almost always respond to all legitimate comments. Just don't invite me to a Ponzi scheme or anything. But all in all, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Rimworld. Bye!